later we can see the both in the video, then you can see each other. Jenny, you can call the name later, it's okay.
Okay. Actually, I'm trying to look at the attendance list, then I can check from there.
Okay. Right. So let me print the screen first, because sometimes I think there's a problem of using the recording. Sometimes it might not happen, no? Because I also put this on my online site, you know, so kind of like make it as a record. Who knows, after another 2 years, so we get to know each other. So you say, oh, I'm in this course. Yeah, let me do the snapshot. Okay, where? Okay, let me save first. Okay, I saved one already. Okay, let me do another snapshot. Okay. So it's good that I study computer, no? I find that it's helpful for my Dharma career, because if I don't have the computer knowledge, I have to ask people to help me all the time. It's very troublesome. So all this modern technology, how to use a computer, how to use this and that is very helpful for me. Okay. 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 Hopefully, manage to capture. Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay. So you all can turn off if you are turn off the video if you want. Okay. So today we are going to do this past tense Aorist. Can you see the screen now? Okay, can see,
Can see, yeah, can see.
All right. Sorry, not this text. I was looking at this one. All right. So these few days I was busy doing this and that, something to do with the Pāļi also. Okay, now on the lesson 8. So there are few types according to Pāļi Made Easy, other book. So the first one is called past definite ajatani. This is Pāļi. Vipatti is one thing, but we just remember the name is Aorist, you know. So or simply we just call it past tense now, because since for the beginners it's difficult to know so many types. There are type number 2, you call it hiyatani, and type number 3, paroka. So this one you will not learn now because it's not for this class. So we just learn the first type, which is the simple one. All right. So there are other books for those in the intermediate class. You can refer to the Duracell book on the note 405. So now I will just do a short comparison study. Now in the Aorist, according to Pāļi Made Easy, you will see in the page. Let me see which page. Okay, on the page 15. So the form show is a I, im, su, om, o, I, ita, im, imma, imma. That's the form show in the Pāļi Made Easy. That's the ending. All right. For example, let's say if you're talking about cooking, pachati is a cook. And then past tense here will be PAC, and then you put I. Pachit, or sometimes you put the A. Apachit means cook. Right? So this is one example here. Or we can look at the example here later. Okay, or maybe look at the example. Okay, later. So for this one, imsu, so you have the root is pat plus the insu. Okay, pachinsu. So this means that they cook. Or pat plus this one, But I think this form is seldom, it's not so common here. Cook, right? So this is the one that we see in the Pāļi Made Easy. But according to Narada Elementary Pāļi, the form is a little bit different, ending with the I, right? You can see here ending with short I, here is ending with long I for third person singular. Or here only but Pāļi Made Easy put imsu and Second person is o, here is o ita, or ita same. Im, imma, imma. All right. So for this past tense, like Duracell, you can see it has it, same, it. But second person, o, it don't have. It only put it. no O here. So this means that this past tense Aorist, it has a different form according to different book. That's why sometimes I think it's also confusing. You know, you can see the Duracell, I, Narada, O, I, and Pāļi Made Easy, O, I, and I. All right. So since we are following the Pāļi Made Easy, we just stick to this form. Okay. So we just see the form according to Pāļi Made Easy. But I will tell you that there are some little bit variants in the other different grammar book, right? So since that we just follow the Pāļi Made Easy, we just stick to here. Yeah. Okay, so we look at the example given in the Pāļi Made Easy on this dove, all right? The loop is dove. Well, I show here actually same with the Pāļi Made Easy book, but I prefer here because I can do the typing. Dove plus a. Conjugation sign, is a conjugation sign group 1. So you got the base dawa, all right? So you can the base dawa here. So normally we base on the base, right? So dawa, and then you plus the first one, right? The first one is the it here. So da plus it. Then you need to put the a in front, all right? So you put the a in front. So you got adawi, all right? Okay, so the first one you see is adawi, all right? Or sometimes we don't have the A, you need dawi, all right? So the form you remember, the first one is ending with I, right? Like the first one I see, ending with I, right? Then this is we call it he or she ran, okay? He or she ran. So we recite adawi, dawi. And then the third person plural is they ran, all right? So you put the same dove, you minus the A, put insu, so adawinsu, all right? And then you put the A in front, so it's adawinsu. So adawinsu, dawinsu. Or dove plus the you got, and put the A, adawum. So you got this form, all right? So adawi, dawi. Adawinsu, dawinsu. Adawum, dawum. And then the second person is with the O sound, right? So A plus da plus O. Adawo, dawo. Or with the I. Adawi, dawi. Or sometimes with the ita sound, okay? Adawita, dawita. First person, okay, second person means you ran, okay? And then plural will be you or ran. So first person is I ran. And then this is a we ran, all right? So I show you all these forms so at least you can see and understand this past tense always, right? So adawin, dawim, adawima, dawima, all right? So this according to Pāļi Made Easy, the form is I, insu, o, I, ita. Im, imma. All right. So I recite again. Adawi, dawi. Adawinsu, dawinsu. Adawum, dawum. Adawo, dawo. Adawi, dawi. Adawita, dawita. Adawin, dawin. Adawima, dawima. All right. So just look at the ending. I, imsu, o, I, ita, imma. So that's how we can see this past tense for Aorist. So we can recite like this, then you remember like this. But if it's difficult to memorize, you just memorize the shortcut as shown in the Pāļi Made Easy on the lesson 18. So sometimes I just remember like this easy. I, imsu, o, I, ita, imma, or imma. So sometimes it can be short A or sometimes long A. Okay, any question up to now on this past tense or list?
Yeah, Sagi, I'm Sumita. Imha or Imma, you pronounce as Imma or should be Imha?
I pronounce in Burmese way. I pronounce with the M. H is a kind of like ha sound, you know, it's a half will be Imma. That's Burmese way, but I think Sri Lanka they pronounce Imha.
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
Up to you. Okay,
Yeah,
I promise Burmese way because here used to be Burmese.
Okay.
All right, so if you want to pronounce Imha, also can, or Imma. When you put out the ma, you put the H sound, all right? So it's kind of like, in Burmese, they pronounce the M, okay, you can see my mouth, Imma. It's a ma and with the ha, okay, Imma. Or Sri Lankan way, Imha. Im and ha sound. Okay, next question.
Yes, Sayajit, why got no third person Adawi, then some more Dawi?
Oh,
What's the
okay.
difference between
So
Adawi?
yeah, because it mentioned in the lesson, I think, okay. All right, so there are two forms here. Adawi, Dawi, all right. It's either two form here, either this one or this one, all right. But okay, you have the Pāļi Easy Book, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you open on the page 16, 16. Okay, do you see on, I open now on the page 16, right? Not on 1. Right, okay. So just now we already covered this. O, I, Im, Su, O, I, Ita, Im, Ima, Ima. Okay, now A on the next page, A is prefix to the verbs of the past tense, but optionally it may be dropped like Darwin, Darwin become Darwin, right? Darwin, Darwin. Kinim drop become Kinim. Desisim drop the A become Desisim. Karim drop the A Karim. Hanim become Hanim. So it's optional. All right. Okay, Joyce.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So no question, let me continue. All right. So this is a possible form. So all this form I shown here is we call it all the possibility that possible, but not all. I would say not all were shown in Tipitaka. All right. So for example, the next example is this one. All right. From this one, we call it de se ti. All right. So it's a expounds, preach. All right. So past tense is same. You put the up and then put the, what you do is find this. All right. Okay. I show all down here already. Okay. Find first one you can do for those doing homework. This, then you put the A. You got they say, all right? They say is the verbal base. Then they say, for this is special form because due to E and S, you need to put the S insertion. So put the S insertion here. So you got they say see. Then you put the A, all right? Right. So you can put like this, A in front. This is not the prefix, all right? So you call it they say see with the S insertion. So they say si, they say si. This one is I, all right? So the ending is I. S is just an insertion here. Here, this is not the second person, no? So you don't confuse with the second person. It's not the T, N, D, C, tamima, not that C. It's just the S insertion here, all right? So here we call it they say si, they say si. Only the I. They say sum with this only one, okay? They say sum. There's no imsu verbal termination here. So only one can be found. But even in Tipitaka, sometimes they say C with the A, you know. So I already checked just now. They say C with the A is possible, all right. So they say C actually is not past tense, all right. It's not past tense here. They say sum, you can see the one I put the blue color, all right. They say sum is not found in Tipitaka, but they say sum is found in Tipitaka. This means that this A is optional. So when you drop the A, this one is found in Tipitaka, all right? So the blue color is found in Tipitaka. Same with the blue color with the A here is found in Tipitaka. This means that sometimes this A or without A, or this A or this without A is optional, means that not all the time is applicable, only sometime. All right. So like this, Desesim cannot find in Tipitaka, but Desesim can find in Tipitaka. This means that this A is optional here. It's not found, but Desesim is found. Joyce, can you follow me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So the blue color can be found in Tipitaka. All right. So you see this one, no A. This one got A. All right. This one, no A. So that means that A is optional. All right. So you can come to the notice that this is a we call it the A before the root is optional. All right. The vowel A. All right. So here you only find I, I. All right. So here no O. Just now in Pāli made easy, you can see the example given is O. All right. Second person is I, O and I. But in this, they say no O and I. It's only I. So you don't have they say so. Okay. You don't have this form. Okay. This is not found. Yes, Janet. Janet, yes.
Saidi, I want to ask that if you say A is optional, so
Yes.
under what circumstances does it apply and what circumstances does it not apply? Is there a logic to that?
Yeah. There's some logic here. For example, you can see they say C, all right. They say C, if you have this, they say C, all right, this one, okay, which is not found in Tipitaka. It can be confused with the they say C, right? They say C is a present tense second person singular, correct or not, Janet? Okay, so if you put a they say C here, then this will be wrong because past tense should be put with the A. So in this case, A is a necessary here to differentiate the they say C from they say C. Okay, can you follow? So if I'm going to take out the A, just they say C. So this they say C is confused with the they say C present tense second person singular. This is why the they say C is better. Okay, so this is better. So I'll highlight it. So this is better compared to this one. Okay, they say C is better compared to they say C. But another form is possible is this one. They say E. You know, this is more proper also. So this is also another example we can find in the Tipitaka. Can you follow? So this why past tense is a little bit confusing. So for those who learn in first time, maybe you get confused, but it's okay. Later you can please listen to recording because I noticed some of the students, they keep on asking me questions, but never listen to recording again. Okay, not good because I already explained here, which you might not catch in the first time. Last time when I learned Pāli, we record the recording of the Pāli teacher and we did listen back and make our own notes, you know. I think you all depends on my note. During my time, we have to do our own notes. The teacher never give note, he just write on the whiteboard. Okay, so we look at this example. Okay, so this one I check already. They say C, blue color, you can find in Tipitaka. They say C is not found. They say sum not found, but they say sum is found. All right. So this one is a second person. We just ignore it because it's quite similar here. They say sita is a possible form here. Compared to adesesim and desesim, desesim is found in Tipitaka. So this means that A is not necessarily here. Adesima, desima, or you want to pronounce adesesimha, desesimha. All right. So this means that sometimes A is depend on circumstances. I write some notes here, so later you all can read again. All right. And one thing, when do we put the S? All right. So when ending with E, like this case, right? So if you have this, they say, and then if you put the I, it coming to be they say I. We don't have such Pāļi. That's why we need to put the S in between. Then you got, they say sit, right? And then you put the A here, right? So this is more better. All right. Now this one example we find in the Tipitaka. Okay. Okay. So Sama Sambuddho Bhagawa Gautama Anukapaya Me Dhamma Adese Sik. All right. You can see this Sik is a past tense here with the I suffix. Right. So, and when it shows the A in front, it definitely is very clear. It's not the present tense. This is the past tense here. All right. So the Sama Sambuddha, fully enlightened one, blessed one, Bhagawa, Gautama, preach. Okay, it's a past tense. Preach or expounded past tense, the Dhamma, which is the object here, to me. Me, okay. Our compassion, kampaya. All right. Okay. So this one, I think I pass to you all later. You all need to digest. But just remember, this A is optional, right? So anyway, the person is I, and this is This is I, this is ita, all right? The suffix here is ita. So im, first person is im and imma, all right? Okay, so it's still very similar with what we say in the Pāļi Made Easy, all right? You can see I imsu o I ita, im imma or imha imha, all right? So this is an example I explained in my notes because this is a little bit, I think, need more explanation. And also the just now this one also need explanation. This I copy here to go to my notes just now. Okay, so we look at this example. This is clearer and simple. Akinic, all right. So if we say we are going to drop the A, then we can pronounce as akinic kinik, akinisu kinimsu, akinum kinum, akino kino, akinik kinik, akanita, and you drop the A, kinita, akinim kinim, akinimha kinimha. All right. So Sumita, can you follow? Sumita?
Yes, Saiji, thank you.
Okay. Okay, DCC, I already explained the S is an insertion here, right? Okay, so we look at this example. I think this is easier. Akari, if you want to drop the A, you pronounce akali, kari. Akalimsu, kalimsu. Akarum, karum. But I think this karum don't have. This example don't have. Akari, kari, akaro, karo, akarita, karita, akalim, kari, akalimma, or akalimha, kalimha. So anyway, when you notice the I, you know it's past tense, especially with the A in front. This is definitely is always past tense. You can see all this with the A in front is definitely past tense. Compared to this one, akalimsu, akalimsu, and then akarum. This akarum I think don't have. Akalimsu, kalimsu. This one, this form I saw before in the Tipitaka. Okay. All right.
Gayatri Silmo here. I got a question.
Yes.
You just say that we use the word akachanti one. How will you put in past tense? Because it have the
akachanti.
Because it have a prefix. How would it be? Thank you.
Agachati. Oh, you're talking about agachati. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we look at this form. All right. Okay. Now we also come. Okay. Okay. Now we start with the simple thing. The first one is agachati. All right. This is what's the meaning? Present tense. So what's the meaning here? Comes, right? Okay. Now, from you need to find out the verbal base. All right. So the third person is it. All right. So become agachi. All right. You don't need to put the A because sorry, it's already got the prefix, so you don't need to put extra A here.
One option now. Just you use option.
So agachi. Okay, so we are going to draw a table here. Let's say we're going to draw a table. So let me move the this one. So okay, let's say we do. Okay. Okay, so we try this example. So the third person will be
Agachi.
okay,
First,
third person agachi, right? Sorry.
the
A
plural is
agachi,
agai.
right? Then how about the plural? What do you think?
Agamsu.
A which one?
Sum.
Agang
Agahisum.
agachinsu. Okay. But another one is agachum.
Agahisum.
Later we check whether got this one. Okay. Then second person is
Same agachi.
agachi, or maybe with the o, but I think o should not have here. Agachi. So another one is
Agachu.
agachita. All right, with the double T. So this one will be agachim. All right.
Chimha.
Chimha. Okay. All right. Okay. Long A or short A? Maybe long A or short A. We are not so sure. So yeah. So let me check if we. So let me check. Chimsu, you can see Chimsu. This is the third person singular plural. This is the first person I. All right, I. Okay. So what else shown here? Third person agachi. All right, third person. Okay. Maybe it's only how many example? 150. So got some more down. Agachi. Down some. Okay. Okay, another one yellow color. Agachi, all right. Agachi, I think third person is more popular here. Not sure on the first person. This one is not sure here. Okay, but this is very popular. Agachi is very popular. This one I think just not sure on agachimsu. Shown already, right? Okay, yeah. So we got this agachimsu. Okay. So how about this agachum? So all these are, that's why I say that all this shown here is just kind of like possibility, something that might happen. Not all will really happen, you know. Yeah, agachum. Yes, you have this one. Okay. So these two is okay. Right. So this is okay here, and this also okay here. And this is also okay here. So we don't know whether do we have agacho with the o sound. All right. So let's see. With the second person don't have. All right. So we don't have o sound. But this one just now, if we have already. This one may be not shown in the Tipitaka. Okay. So just now who asked?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. So okay, so this is this one. Then in this case, you don't need to put the long, you don't need to put like A here, no, because you already have the long A here. Okay. So the main thing is, look at here, you need to identify this is a past tense and this is the third person, this is the second person, this is the first person, this is the first person plural, this is second person plural, and this third person plural, right? Okay, so far, other student, any question? Past tense is a little bit tricky because a little bit, a lot of variation possible. Okay, no question, so let me continue. So remember, we still on this past definite, we call it Aorist, or Pāļi is ajatani, all right? So as I say, the different grammar book, they give a little bit variance. Okay, all right. So this one okay, look at this, already mentioned just now. So how do you write? You have to look like this with the up plus the verbal base, dawa plus the e, all right? Or dawa with the insu. Then you can put the, if you want to put A, you put the A here, right? Then you got this one, adawinsu. Okay, so adawinsu. So you got the, if you want to recite, this is the whole thing, but not all will come up. Okay. Adawi, dawi. Adawinsu, dawinsu. Adawum, dawum. Second person, possible. Adawo, dawo. Adawi, dawi. All right. So, adawita, dawita. Adawin, dawin. Adawima, dawima. So these all, I also not sure is it possible appear or not. So let us check. Do we have all here? No, not found. Also not found. Maybe drop the A. Yes, Dawi is possible. Okay, put the Dawi. See, you can see not found. So this means that this is not really exist here, but this is really exist. All right. So this means that A can be dropped here. Okay, A can be dropped here. So Adawinsu, dawinsu. Which one is possible here? Okay, so this cannot be fine, but dawinsu is possible. Okay, so this means that this form cannot be found, but this form is more possible. So all these are variants. So adawum, can we find adawum? Okay, cannot found. This only in one of the commentary, right? So this means that this one is not possible, but this is a possible. Okay, so this means that A is actually optional here. You can see A cannot be found, so this can be found. This A is cannot be found, this one can be found. This one cannot be found, but this Dawi can be found. All right. So let's try Adawita and Dawita. So which is optional?
Yeah.
All right. So we can just check. This document you run. Okay. So this example also not found in Tipitaka, right? About you run. Okay. So Adawim, Dawim. So which one is possible? Yeah. All right. I think I checked already. Yeah. These two can be found. Dawi, Dawinsu. All right, can be found. Adawi maybe is not in Tipitaka, but since in this case, maybe we can adopt one without the A. See, without A is possible. So if like this, maybe up these two, this one will be more possible. Okay. So all these are try to show you all the possibility. That's why always a little bit difficult because there's a lot of changes. Even like when you see the Pāli made easy, you can find here. Here you got akari, karo with the O and E, but here is only I sound. Here second person with the O and E. Adesisi is without O, right? So you can see here, adesima ha with a long A, but here with a short A, right? And here with the two example, imsu here only Here two example, imsu So this means that not everything is same. All right, there's some variance, but we can just try to write everything so at least we can recognize the form. Right? Okay, now if no question, I will just continue the next page. All right, you can see here. So also when you look at it, it's look like second person and third person all similar, right? Second person and third person look very similar. Ahani, hani, ahaninsu, haninsu. Ahani, hani, ahaminita, hanita. Ahanim, hanim, ahanima, or anime, or hanimha, haniha. All right. So past tense, I, imsu, I, ita, imha. Okay, now this is a special form about this. This is also very important because in Tipitaka we can see all this. He was, they were. Okay, I was, we were. All right, so this one, because no space here, so I show you the extra notes here. I thought I typed here already. Okay, this one, right? This us and Bawati, all right? Us, you see before last time. In the present tense, is a ati, right? So it's like us plus ti become ati. So means that he or she is. We see in the I think lesson 3. Now past tense is asik, asum, asik, asita, asim, asimha, right? So how do you get this? Okay, why is it long A? All right, so look at this here. The root is as, then you put the A and put the E. So A and A combined become long A. So asik, this one, all right? Then how you get the sum? A and A, as plus the the, so you got the A and combined, you got sum, all right? So that's how. And this, how you get this one is also same example. You put the A and then AS plus the ita, so you got the sita, right? So the rest, I think you all should be able to write yourself. For example, those taking the certificate, please remember, try to understand how this formation come to be. Asim also a plus as and im, all right? So how you get this asim? How you get this is a plus the as plus the im. So you got this sim, all right? So when you write, you have to write like this with the A, okay? So we know A plus A become long A. So sim means I was, right? So you got asi, asum, asita, asim. Another one is a asimha, all right? Same. A plus the root as plus the imha, all right? So you got the asimha, all right? So last time when I learned the Pāļi, the teacher write on the whiteboard, yeah, about this with hand, right? So that's how you got this one. So this is easy, but remember, you have to remember this. So he or she was, or it was, if you want to put as a neuter, right? Asi, asum, asi, asita, asim, asimha. See? Asi, asum, asi, asimta, asita, asim, asimha. So that's another example. If you want to put another one, this in soup, but I think don't have, no, don't have. So you cannot put this one in soup, but you can put the all right? So this is a suffix. So another one is if you learn as, you also have to learn the bawati, because these two have same meaning, all right? Bu, like you see a lot of hoti. Present tense is, remember we always see this hoti, all right? How you get the hoti? From the bu plus the ti and this sita mipa, you got the hoti, okay? Means that he is, this is a present tense, is he is, all right? Buti. But past tense will be different form, all right? Ahosi, ahesum, ahosi, ahosita, ahosim, this one will be more like this, okay? Ahosimha, right? He was, they were, you all, plural. So I was, they, we were, all right? So how you get this? You get from this one. The root is bu. Then you put the A here, and then the bu change to the ho, and then with the S insertion, you got I, all right? So this means that this BH, change it to the H, and you change it to O. So you got ho, S insertion, ho si. Okay? Then this hesum, how you get? BH, change it to H, you change it to a special case here, then the become he, and then plus the S insertion, and then with the so you got hesum. So hosi is same, but this one you got hosita, all right? Say example, I think you all can figure out how to write already, right? How you get this it or So you got the hosi, hesum, hosi, hosita, ahosim, ahosimha. So today I explain more about all this because all this, even for basic students, this is a very basic one that you all should learn. Okay, any question up to here? Okay. All right, if no question. Okay. All right. So now on the Pāļi made easy, already just now we explained this. A is optional, right? So we already explained the A here. So another one, this one, because it will show in a example, ma, okay? Stand before the aorist verbs to express prohibition. Ma agachi. Ma is don't, all right? So agachi from the agachati, come. So don't come. Ma gachi, don't go. All right, from the gachati, go. Ma kari from the karoti, don't do, don't make. So you see this ma before, all right? So where do you see this? On the imperative side. So I hope you all remember. Okay. So on the imperative, okay. So you see this, the command, you know. So imperative is very easy to understand because this is a command. So when you got the ma imperative, so this means that ma can be used with this aorist and also imperative here, gacha, all right? So this imperative gacha here. So I hope you remember this. This is on the page 12, all right? Brother Ong, if you are not speaking, please remember to mute, you know, okay? All right. So let's go back to this ma. So you see this ma. So remember in Pāļi Meiji, in the imperative side and also in the aorist, also the meaning is same. All right. Ma agachi. Right. So let me show the notes here. All right. So for example, ma particle in imperative lesson 12 and also in aorist, the chapter today, 16. All right. So you have this ma agachi. All right. How we get this? So remember you had this. All right. Okay. So just now we already covered this. So third person. So agachi is a third person. So this okay, so it's a aorist here. So I just put the aorist. Okay. Third person singular. This one, agachi. So when you put the ma means don't come. All right. This agachi from this one. Agacha. You minus the a, you got this agachi. Without the prefix a is gachi. So don't go. So how you get this? From the root gam become ga. Okay. Then you plus the ik suffix. So it's also aorist third person singular. Then if you got the ma kari, all right. So also the root is kar plus the ik, all right. So here is add on direct to the root. Okay. So if you don't want to put on the verbal base, it also can. So also aorist third person singular, all right. So from the present tense will be, so I hope you all remember present tense is karoti, all right. So this present tense will be gachati, all right. So present tense will be agachati, okay. All right. So ma agachi, don't come. Ma gachi, don't go. Ma kari, don't do. Kari has few meaning. The root kar is don't do, don't make. Another one is also don't build. All right. So it has few meaning here. right? So we can look at some Tiptaka. Today I was looking at the Tiptaka. Malike, all right, about the Queen Malika, all right. So this is a vocative for the female, all right. Kanye, right? Malike, ma cintai Malika. Don't think, all right. So how do we know this is a ma is to do with the aorist, not to the imperative? Because if you look at this, chin, and then you know conjugation sign is a, right? So become aya, and plus the I, all right? So I suffix is the aorist, right? So this aorist, the person singular. Ma cintai. So the Buddha asked the Queen Malika, don't think about something, because at that time she heard the bad news and then she was very sad. So the Buddha advised her. So another example, ma cintai ita, right? This ita, remember ita is a not third person, okay? Ita is a second person plural, right? Ita with a suffix, with a verbal base, verbal termination ita. So ma cinta ita, right? Also you plural here, don't think, or you all don't think, right? With the plural, you all don't think. So cinta ya, like this, cinta ya plus ita, all right? Or is second person plural. Another example, Maharaja, vocative here, great king. Ma, don't. Evam, you can see Evam is put in between ma and kari. So don't do such thing. Kari, here, this is also aorist, you know, because it's direct to do with the cow plus just I, verbal termination. So third person, singular. All right. And other example, you can see there are many examples. You can be all here, magacho, magachi, magachahi, okay, magacha, magachi. So this from the grammar book. This is another grammar book compared to Kachana. It's actually like explanation to the Kachana. So it gives a lot of different ending, whether finish with the O or finish with the I, or finish with the long A, we finish with the long I, or finish with the he, or finish with do. But it also gives the same meaning, don't do something. Because of this ma, we know it's talking about don't do something. All right, up to this point, anything to ask? I know today is a lot, but it's a good to go to learn more about past tense, because it's very confusing sometimes.
Yeah, the gacha is what kind?
Gotcha. Yes. Okay, so if you put the gotcha, then it will be imperative, all right? So ma, so if you're going to put the here, ma gotcha. Remember the second person of a second person imperative, second person singular is gotcha and gachahi, right?
Gachahi.
So this ma gotcha will be imperative second person. It also has the same meaning. Don't. Okay. Don't go. All right.
Oh, because just now the gacha with long A, so I was a bit confused.
Yeah, this is a possible grammar shown in a Pāļi, in a grammar book, because the grammar book they tend to show more. You know, sometimes it's like they think that maybe something is in the Tipitaka, or sometimes they think that it should be in Tipitaka. So all these are just extra point. It's just don't need to focus much, right? Extra point only. All right. It's only to show you that there are many possible things can happen. But just follow this example, magacha or magachi. All right. You see, magacha or magachi. Also same meaning, don't go. Here also don't go. All right. But this magachi is a aorist. Okay. Magacha is an imperative.
Here.
Yes.
The ma and the na, when does we use?
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, yes. This is a good question.
Ma is more on the command. So
Right,
the now
yes,
you
yes.
put it in the
Okay.
normal sentence, right?
So for example, nak gacha, you don't have this one. You don't have this one. You got nak gachati. Okay.
Mm.
He does not go. All right. But if you have ma gacha,
Yeah.
so don't go. Okay. All right.
That means the ma used in
It's a
the
command.
past tense
It's a
form, it become a command, something like that.
Yes, yes. Even though it can be linked with the, it can be linked with the imperative. It also is a command, or it can be linked with aorist. Also, it's a command. Right. So it used as a command. So compared to ma and na, right? Ma is how you call it, prohibition. All right. So in Pāļi, they in the Pāļi Meiji they use as prohibition. Okay, means don't do something. Just the ma you translate as don't do this, don't do that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. So
Saji,
yes.
I'm thinking, okay, this the word ma, right? It give the sense of prohibition, don't, right?
Mhm.
Don't. So which means actually when you say don't do something, what you're the subject is talking, you are talking to the person in front of you lah. So you're talking to the person lah, right? So means the person is in the second is considered second person lah,
Second person,
singular,
yes,
right?
yes.
So that's why
Yes.
you have imperative as in the second person singular and plural lah.
Yes.
And then what about this past tense aorist? If you
Yeah.
use the word gachi or gachi, right? So the ending of I is also in the second person, right? Can
yes.
be in the second person. So when you say you don't do something, so
Okay.
it's also refer to the second person.
Okay,
not the
good,
third
good, good.
person.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. So it's good to point out this. Right. Okay. Yes. So yes. So maybe we don't put as a third person. So we put as the second person. Yeah. But I can point out good.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
thank
Yeah,
you.
just want to
Yeah.
clear this one.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. Because cheat is can be the this one. I got cheat. Yeah. Correct. All right. Thanks, Brother Kong. Yeah. He's a expert in Pāļi also. Okay. So the third person or second person. So use it as a second person. That is correct. All right. So let's see. So this is mak gacha, right? So this is a mak gachi, all right? So also means, so mak gacha, imperative second person singular, mak gachi, so also aorist second person singular. So let's say, oh sorry, then I made a mistake. So aorist, Malika do not think. So this second person, all right? Maharaja, A1, okay, sorry. They also second person, okay, good. So great king, you don't, okay, you don't do or act or make or something like that, okay. All right. So for those who received my notes earlier on, so please change it the third person to second person. All right. So okay, now yeah, also second person. Yeah, okay, good. Right. So pada rupa sini say makacho with the O, right? Second person, I, right? Magacha he, also second person. Gacha, he. Gacha tu, all right, okay. So this means that everything to do is second person, all right, good. But according to this pada rupa sini, so I was looking at this note. It might talking about their other forms today. So, I mean, today is just some extra lah, not just pure and Pāļi Meiji book. So it's under this Piaja Kana. Cannot find it. Okay, so maybe look at this example just now. So this software is very good for me because I've been using it for more than 10 years already. It helped me find lots of information, especially during my study. So yeah, okay. Okay, you can see here. Okay, here it says it should link with the Hiyatani, the Aorist, and then the Ajatani. Ajatani is Aorist, and also Panchami is the imperative, you know. Okay, so here it's talking about Ma Bhavati, Ma Bhava, Ma Bhavisati. It may be show the form here, but it's actually the same meaning like just now. Okay, show other form, you see? It actually show other form, but I think maybe not possible here. Okay, it's all these are trying to show other form. Anyway, just leave it like that. Right. Just remember na gacha and ma gacha. Ma gacha don't have. Na gachati, he does not go. Ma gacha don't go. So refer to you don't go. You.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Magachatu, that one is third person.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. This means that according to this Pada Rupa Siddhi, it can be beside the second person, it can be third person also. But all these are grammar point, you know. This is a grammar point, okay? Grammar point, grammar books, okay? All right, so second person or third person, all right? So beside the Magacha, you also have the Magachi, all right? Okay. All right, so I think today we cover lots of points here. So there's also another point that need to cover on the Pāļi Made Easy book, or this note number 3. All right, so previously we already looked at this. So we remember, I hope you all still remember, right? Okay, so we are looking at this demonstrative on a previous page on the imperative. I think imperative, yeah. Demonstrative with the atra, eta, ida, iha, it, tatra, tahi, ato, ito, tato. Relative with the ya, with the y. Okay, you notice the relative also start with the y. Yatra, yata, yahim, yato. Interrogative questions start with kutra, kata, kuhin, kaham, kuto, right? So then we already look at the place here. Start with A. Atra, eta, ida, iha. Start with the ta, refer to there. Tatra, tata, tahim. Ato, ito. Start with the to from here. Then with the to from there. And start the y is a relative here, where. Yato, all right? From where? Start with the k is a question, all right? So today on these notes, there are something that also quite similar with this YA, all right? So idani, now. Tada. Okay, this suffix da refer to time, all right? So ta, you take it as that, all right? So at that time or then. Yeah, whenever YA is always relative one, so it's a time. Whenever or when. Start with the K is a question, so kada. So like this, if you study like this, just memorize it easy. But normally when I study, I like to make some notes. All right, so. Where's my notes? Huh? All right, okay. All right. So previously I was showing you this note, right? I hope you all still remember, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think this note is easy. All right, under the demonstrative, you have the here, there, from here, from there. Now, tada, you can put at the demonstrative also at that time. And today we have another one, yada. It also related a verb whenever, when or whenever. So if you have the start with the K, like kutra, kata, kuhim, kaham. Kada means when, questions. So I think there's another one here. Right? So when start with tada is a demonstrative. When start with the Y, when, creative adverb. So this one we will see in an example in the exercise. And start with the K is a questions, right? When, right? So you can draw like this table, or if you like to study table, which I like. So I like to study table, so I do this kind of table. It looks complicated, but actually it's logic. You can put all the possible suffix, you know. I like to put a tra, ta, da, him, ham, da, all right? So I think this one I pass to you all can study by yourself, because it might not so be complicated. So the idea here, just remember, idani is now, tada is at that time, then, yada is whenever, when, kada is when, that's all. All right. So any question up to this part?
Trying to absorb.
Yeah, today's a lot. Yeah. Jenny, you can call the student now, the name, right? So we will have 5 minutes less. Jenny, you can check who is attending, right?
Oh, okay. Sister Joy is here. Regency. I think she's not in. Sister Regency. Sister Siumoy. Sister Siumoy. Sister Chiu Woon.
One here, sorry, Simon here.
Yes, I'm here. Sister Jenny, I'm here.
Siumoy, right? Sister Siumoy.
Chiwun is here.
Oh, sorry, Chiu Woon, yeah. I think Bante is not around, I think. Sister Wendy.
Yes, yeah, Sister Jenny.
Sister Wendy, you are around?
Yes, Sister Jenny, I'm here.
Okay. Sister Sumita.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Sister Jenny.
Okay, that's all.
So now we can go for break, huh?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay.
Sister Jenny, Regency here.
Oh, okay. Luckily you informed me, otherwise I would put you as absent. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Adia Sena is here.
Hey, Bante, you're here. Okay.
So Jenny Simon here. Maybe I didn't unmute.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Okay. Any question up to this point? And now we will do the exercises.
Saya G, Doris
Yes,
G.
Doris. Oh,
May
you're
I
free today.
yeah. May I ask a question?
Yes.
Ma, the note 2, the particle ma. Ma
Mm.
normally stands for prohibition, which is at the present moment. If you say that is mentioned as ma agachi, don't come, it means it's related to what kind of form? Is it the present moment or the past? I'm very
The Pāļi is either imperative or the Aorist, but in English it's just present moment. You speak to the person in front of you.
even if it's I speak in terms of past tense, that ma agachi. So I'm talking to the person.
Yeah, it's okay. The Pāļi and English grammar is different.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, Sayaji.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
So that's why when you all do homework, I ask people to write the English grammar and Pāļi grammar. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Sayaji. Thank you.
Start to rain already. Okay. So what we try to do is do the exercises. I think the exercises are actually very simple to do, Yeah. I think when I look at exercises like this, I think those they doing the homework, you all should be able to do it. Sometimes I think I don't need to go through all, It look actually very simple. So we just do some, Okay. This is a copy from the book. Okay. Now the first question. Right? Aham Tadra Wasim. All right. Now this is the past tense, or is because of the im. Okay. So aham. Okay. So when you see the Pāļi like this, the first thing that you should do is if you know the meaning, you just write the meaning. Okay. Tadra, you know the meaning there means there. And then this is a stay or dwell. Now, English means subject. All right. Some people like to look for noun. Okay, so it's a subject. Chatra is we call it the adverb of place. So this is a verb here. Right. So in terms of Pāļi, actually it's a nominative singular, but you can write first person if you write, first person, Chatra is just now we already see in the notes. Okay, all these remember the previous lesson? You have to see the previous lesson, right?
Demonstrative adverb.
Yeah, okay. Look at the previous lesson, demonstrative adverb here, because it demonstrates the place. So you just put the demonstrative adverb. And then Wasim is a Pāļi, or you just write Aorist, or if you like, you can just write past tense, third person, first person singular. Then the meaning is I stay, dwell there. All right, this sentence is very easy. Second person, right? Stay. Right, so you look at which one you do. Right, so at first look at the subject. There means the meaning is there. Kada. Remember those start with the K is always a question. So and da, this da is to do with time. K is to do with question, so it's a when. Right? So you look at the notes there.
there.
Okay. When, all right? Kada, when. So tatra is a adverb of place. Or if just too long, you just write the place, it's okay. Tatra is a day, right? So day. And this is a insu. So it's a past tense here. Aorist. So when. So English subject. This is a questions. Just put question. So it is a place here. So it's a verb here. So we say, when did they go there? Okay. Because it's a questions, so this is become did go. Okay. So in terms of Pāli, this is a third person plural. Is a nominative, yeah. Questions is a, so we call it the interrogative, you know. Yeah, adverb. Yeah. Quite long. This is the demonstrative adverb. So main
Saja,
thing is
I think
yeah.
you put denom. Denom must be denom.
Huh?
You put as denominative wrong.
Demonstrative, right? Oh, sorry, demo.
Demonstrative.
Yeah, okay. Demo, okay. The person plural, all right. Okay. It look very technical, but it's good to break down like this, especially for those doing homework. So when you break down like this, it make your mind very clear. So you have no doubts the exact one. So that question placed in English, Pāli third person, plural, nominative, interrogative adverb, demonstrative adverb, past tense third person singular, means they, when, there, when. All right, when did they go there? Right? Okay. Now this one start with the yada and tada already. Okay. It's a long sentence, but we can break from here, right? Yada tuam tato agachi tata mayam atra asimha. Okay, so if you don't know the answer, you can look at the back, no problem. Because for the any student is you all can look at the answer. We went here when you come. Okay. We were here. Okay. So look at the answer, then you figure out, you know. But okay, start with the question. Subject will be you, all right? So you can start with the English if you want. Subject is you. And then the verb. So then this is a mayam, also another subject. So ata, you know, is a place here. So it's a verb here. Sorry. So yada, all right? Yada, everything start with the ya is a relative, yeah? Relative one. Relative adverb. So tato. Tato is from you know the meaning, you just put where, okay, when. Tato is a yada is a when, okay? You from agachi, past tense, so him. So they, then, okay, or at that time. We, here, right? Finally, we were here. We were here at that time when you came from. Sorry, I think the answer at the back is wrong. Yeah. We were here at the So Pāḷi. Okay. So I can ask the student already. Chiun, okay. How you say this yada in Pāļi?
Yada. Yada is when?
The Pāļi.
Oh.
What kind of grammar?
Yada is Edward. Pāļi.
Yada, da. Start the Y is a?
Y is the when.
Y start with the Y is a relative.
Relative, Edward relative.
Yeah, it's same with the Pāļi, you know.
Yeah.
Same with Pāļi, relative, active. Okay. How about Tuam? Tuam is a?
Tuam is
in Pāļi.
Second person.
Second person, yeah.
No, yeah.
It's a
Second
singular.
person nominative singular.
Nominative, okay. How about the Tato?
Tato is adverb.
How come adverb? How come adverb? It show the place, so it demonstrate the place, right? So it is.
Yeah, demonstrative.
Demonstrative adverb, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Pāļi English also can. Okay.
Yeah.
Just put together. It's same also.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Agachi?
Agachi is a past tense.
Aorist. Past tense Aorist. Yeah.
Yes, Aorist.
Yeah. Okay.
Then second person. Second person.
Second person.
Singular.
Okay. Singular. Okay.
Tada.
Okay. Tada is.
Tada is
demonstrate the time, right? So
when is adverb. Demonstrative.
Yeah, demonstrative.
Yeah. Mayang is subject. Is third first person plural.
Okay, so first person plural. Okay, nominative. Yeah. Okay.
Nominative. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
tra is places.
So it's also late adverb or place, right?
Demonstrative. Yeah. Adverb
Yeah.
place. Adverb.
So
Yeah.
demonstrative. Demo. Okay. Demo adverb. Yeah. So the last one,
Yeah.
asimha.
Then
Asimha
is a verb. First person. Plural.
First person. Aorist. First person. Plural. Okay.
Plural. Yeah.
So what's the meaning of this one, asimha? Okay, asimha means were, right? Were. Okay.
Were.
Do you know how to form this? How to, just I show you how to make this asimha? What is the root?
As.
Okay, as and then plus the
plus imha.
Okay, imha. And then what should you put in front?
Okay.
Yeah, up plus up become
is a.
Long a. Okay. So you say up, you pronounce short up and up become right? Okay, so up like up and up become all right. Okay, good. So is it difficult?
Okay.
Can think. All right. So just think for it. I think the rest, all these are 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you all should be able to do this homework, right? It doesn't look so difficult to me. Oh, okay. Okay, so we do the number 4. So next week we'll continue. Later we will do the some more here. Okay, so next person must call the name already. All right. So who is in the intermediate? Joyce, yeah. Joyce, yes. Now you can do this one.
Tumhe is they you tuam tumhe they we they.
Okay, so the meaning is there, all right? Okay.
Kada is wait kada
Tumhe is you
kada is
all.
when. Kada
Okay,
is
wait.
when.
Okay, meaning is when, all right? Okay.
Wait.
Wait, tumhe is what? Not they. Tumhe is
We they we you all. Sorry, you all.
yours. Okay. You all, okay. Then another one, Jinita.
Jinita siapa ya? Offhand I can't remember. Jinita is killer.
From the root is the word is Jinati. Jinati long A or short A. Can you remember? Long A or short A, everybody? I cannot remember.
Long A.
Long A, okay.
Jinati conquers.
Okay, conquers, okay.
Yeah, conquer, okay.
Okay, so this is a past tense, right? So then should be?
Conquered, ed.
Okay, all right. Okay. Right. So now, okay, English. All right. English should be very simple. English is?
You all.
English, the
subject.
Subject, okay. Kada is?
Kada is place.
Not place. It's a asking about the place. So it's a question, right?
Interrogative adverb.
Okay. All right. Or you can put interrogative adverb. So okay. Adverb, or you can just put as a question, easy. Okay, a question on the place. Yeah. And on the question on the time. Yeah. Okay. So this is a verb. All right. So Pāļi is?
Pāļi is second person plural. Second person nominative plural.
Okay, second person nominative plural. Okay. Okay, next one.
Pāļi is interactive adverb. Then Jinati is Jinata is a second person.
Is the Aorist second person?
Second person plural.
Plural, okay. Okay, so the meaning, the translation is?
When are you all?
When you all?
When you all conquered?
Past, yeah, with the did. When put the did. When did you all? When did you all conquer? All right. So this is same with the did conquer. Okay, is it difficult, Joyce?
No lah, but
had to think.
Think lah.
Okay. So this kada you can just make it as a simple. It's just a question here. Okay. English in terms of it's just a question on the time. All right. Question on time. Right. But it's good to put all this interrogative because all this Pāļi when they write according to some of the English grammar. Okay. So I think we may as well do 5 here. So next person. Okay. So who should do? Who is the student? Other student.
I try. Silmoy.
Okay, Shumai, yes.
Okay, Maya Indani in Nimha. So that means this is Maya. We English.
No. We is not English. We is the meaning. Okay. All right.
Okay.
English is subject. Yeah.
Is subject.
Okay.
So
Idani is
Idani is
okay.
Apa Pāļi first?
Okay, Pāļi,
the
yes.
nominative, the person plural, first person plural.
Okay, first person plural.
Indani is demonstrative ever place.
Not place. It's the time here.
Oh, sorry, it's now. Now is the time.
Yeah, yeah. So you just put ever of time lah, very easy. Ever of time, okay?
Oh, ever of time.
Yeah, okay. So
So it's now. So Pāļi. Ever of time is Pāļi. Oh, it's the same lah. Ever of time.
if you want
The
to put
English
then
one is word is now.
English is just ever of time, and Pāļi is you can call it demonstrative.
Same
of
also
time.
lah.
Just put
Oh,
easier.
so-
Okay, demonstrative ever of time also can. So easier.
So Kiniham is is a past tense of pi.
Okay, so it's Aorist. So
Aorist.
which person? First, second, third?
It's a first person plural.
Okay, so meaning
So
is
the word would be bought.
okay. Idani is now, right? Okay.
Now.
So bought. With the R, no, with the R. Okay, bought. Okay, so how you translate this sentence?
Now we bought.
Okay, yeah. Now we bought. Okay, yeah, it's direct. Okay. So is it difficult or what? Is it
Okay
difficult?
lah. Only need to do, especially I need to think of which
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Huh? Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay, so we will continue next week. So I think this exercise you all try to do it, if Pāļi to English, you do the English Pāļi meaning and sentence, all right? This is but the like this is different. If you are going to do from English to Pāļi, because now it's still easy, so you all can still do it. So in future, when like in the intermediate class, is more sentence, more complicated. So in future, they will no need to do the translation to Pāļi. So from this, what you do, you also can do like this, the same thing, but there's a different here. But the meaning like will be, let's say we do the they will be the subject here, verb here, so place here. They try to Pāļi. Right, so you don't need to put the meaning because the meaning is here already. So you put the Pāļi, maybe here we call it Pāļi grammar. And Pāļi, no, find the word first. Okay, word and then the Pāļi grammar. There is a subject, when is a verb, and a place. So you know the word you put there, okay? And for now, for example, you know the when coming from gachati, you can put the gachati here, and then just put the gacha here, okay? And then the place is tatra, right? Then from here, or you can put the gachi, right? So in terms of grammar, so it's a nominative third person plural. Okay, gachi. Because it's a past tense, you have to put its aorist and then the third person plural. This is a ever or place, yeah. Okay, or you want to put as a demonstrative or demonstrative. Okay, so then te tatra gachi, maybe put agachi or gachi.
I
Right?
think they is agachin su or agachin.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, agachi. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's why it's good you also check. So gachin su Gachin soup. Yeah. Okay, so do like this, okay? So for those doing, you can put the English first, Pāli word, Pāli grammar. Yeah, of course, I mean, sometimes if you look at you think it's difficult, of course, you can write the answer like this, direct to the answer, but it's not helpful for you to build the grammar. So if you want to, because now as a basic class for the basic student, if you can do systematic like this, it will helpful very much when you learn the Pāli down the 5 years or 10 years, because you already had a very strong basic. All right. Okay. So we will continue this. All right. So what we do is, so we look at the Alawaka. Right. If no question, so I will stop this one. So we go for Alawaka.
Strategy. We can see here. Can I ask
Okay.
one question? Why this Aorist start with A? They put the A in front. Inside Pāli, another context. In another context, A denote something negative, like arahang without no more
Arahan.
dosa,
Okay.
dosa, loba, aloba, all
Okay.
this.
Yeah. Okay. All this because aloba is type in na, loba. Okay. Right. Arahan is actually, it has few form. Na, right. Arahati also. Yeah. And then adosa will be na plus dosa. Okay. So all these are possible form. But for here, this is a agachi. It's not from this na. It's just the extra one from the gum change to gum. Right. All right. So when we write, it's different. You write the A. All right. For this one, you write the na. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. We can see, I think your side have lots of vibration, so maybe don't put near too much your phone, your what is it? Your fan near yourself, there's a lot of vibration.
The fan already.
Then why your sound got
I think it comes from the fridge.
Oh,
I
fridge.
think.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll finish this. Okay. Now still have the Alawaka Sutta. So it's now actually got more students. Just now when we take the group photo, the student are less. So maybe we should try again. So at least we know how many still remaining. So where is the Alawaka Sutta? Okay, now we on this sutta, so we already identified this is the present tense, right? So I highlight with the. Now we are going to see, since today we are learning on this. So we have this, okay? Now you can see this one, Aorist, past tense. This is a third person singular. Okay. Now you can see exactly like today we learn the suffix is the it here. So you can see you don't put the a here. Okay, there's no a. So direct will be from this upasangkamatik, upa sam plus kam plus a. All right. So in this example, the verbal base will be like this, all right, plus the it, all right. Then you got the upasangkamik. So approach, right? So it's a past tense here. So at that time, the yaka, demon, alawaka approach the blessed one. So it's an ed here. So you can see this Aorist. There's one way here. You can see upasangkami. Now this is also another, but it's a different form here. It start finish with the a, avocha. So this is also another past tense, but it's not like the one we see. Okay, this is also another one, avocha. I'm also not sure what kind of past tense it is. Okay, this already we see. Nikama is a imperative second person. Okay, get out. But this nikami is a Aorist here. So yes, third person singular. Okay, the blessed one went out, right? Okay, so the person went out, right? So this one from this one, the root is nis plus come. Okay, so nis actually means out. Okay, plus the root come, all right. Then plus the if you want to put, is can be put, or you can just direct put the root verbal base. Okay, need come, and maybe put the verbal base plus the a conjugation I. So you need come up plus e. Then you drop the I. So for those, if you want to type, if you want to do the elision, you just put this one, all right? So it's easy. Nikama become nikame. So it's a past tense or is the person singular. Now, pawisa come in. This one we already covered last week. Pawisa come in practice singular, right? But the Buddha pawisi. So it's the aorist third person singular, which we cover today, all right? So okay, so this one, eat, all right, you can see, ending with the I sound, is a third person singular. So our child also same. This one also same. This is a past tense, aorist here, with the eat here, nikami. So nikama samana, very well. So outside the above also nikami. Pavisa samana, sadhana pavisi, same. The Buddha entered, the Buddha get out and entered, right? Same, all right? So avucha. So this all repeating, right? And this is a future tense. We already covered. Isami is a future tense. Then he, karohi is an imperative second person singular. Okay. Now, okay. So there are some more here. This is a future tense. Isami, which we already learned the future tense. Isami. So you identify with the isa. Isa is a future. So sometimes now when you see the sutta, you have to identify, right? Also, this is a future. But this different is here is si, all right? This is the mi. Isamic future first person singular. So this is a second person singular. Is via kari isa si. Then hipasami also future first person singular, right? So you can see here, all this you all should be able to identify what kind of verb that it can be, right? So this is a verbal termination. So another one, Pāḷi sami. You notice that this is sa I, this is a. What's the difference here, right? Okay, because this one paletic, it coming from the paletic, all right? So become Pāḷi plus sami. So when the A, you just E, but we pronounce the A, you just put it together. So you got the Pāḷi sami. But this one with the I, it coming from the pucha, all right? Pucha, you put a isami. So Pāḷi, you become the, so Pāļi sami, all right? So pucha sami. So this why is either two form here with the Pāļi or with the A or with the E. Okay, so these two form, right? Okay, I think today I have something to do. Okay, so we just finish here. So if no question, I give 5 minutes. If no question, I'll finish here because something had come up. I have to handle the situation.
Pāļi, the
Yes?
pateti, patati and pateti. It's the same meaning, fall, but use A, first
Pateti?
conjugation. Not this Pāļi lah. Pateti, fall. Patati. I only
Patati.
discover.
Yeah. Patati. Yes.
And pateti. P-A-T-E-T-I. Also same
P-A-T-
meaning. T-E-T-I.
Oh, not same. Are you sure it's same meaning?
Same meaning or fall.
Patati is fall. Okay. Pateti. You have the long A. Pateti. Pateti. Long A. Long A. Cause to fall. Yeah. So pateti is false. Okay. Pateti is cause somebody to fall. Okay. So it's different. So if future tense will be patisati. Here will be patesati. All right. You still have to maintain this one. All right. The verbal base. All right. All right. The verbal base will be pate. All right. Here the verbal base will be pati. All right. Pata. Okay. So verbal base. Sometimes it's good to understand what is verbal base. Okay. So this sutta, so it's like this, right? So hopefully next week we can continue. So I hope you all print out and study by yourself. So basically, I want you all at this class, you all should be able to identify all the possible verb that you can find. You know, there are some more here. Okay, it's them. So you all should be able to identify, right? Look at the back and try to verbal termination. We call it verbal termination. Try to identify what kind of a verb. Is it past tense? Is it future tense? Or is it imperative? Or like today, aorist? You know, there are a few here, some more here, right? This sutta is quite long, but I think it's interesting. I choose this because you all can see many things like optative here, right? Buttercup, do you see that this sutta is interesting?
Yes. It gives more, let us learn more grammar.
And also very different form, right? And also one thing is it's interesting because you're talking about yaka, right? It's not that all the sutta you understand what is the yaka doing, you know. So I'm thinking, it's interesting. Oh, the yaka is doing such a threatening words towards the Buddha. You know, nobody would dare to do such thing except this yaka, right? But finally he become the Buddha disciple. Okay, sorry, I had something caught up, so I need to stop it. All right, okay, thanks. So hopefully next week we try to get more group photo. Today we managed only 20 students. All right. Okay.
Thank you, Saiji.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you all
Sadhu,
next week.
sadhu.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Sayaji. Sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu.
Thank you, Sayaji. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.